Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Tuesday, July 2nd. I'm going to be analyzing the S&P 500 or the SPX 500, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top down analysis. So on the monthly time frame, there's really not a whole lot to say about the S&P 500. I mean, it's pretty much a never-ending uptrend. We are basically at a Fibonacci extension level right now, so that definitely could be an area of resistance. So let's take it down to the weekly. Weekly time frame, we definitely had a doji candle last week right at this Fibonacci level. So like I said, this may possibly be an area of resistance. We really don't have an engulfing candle to the downside, no breaker starts to the downside. So the trend is definitely still up. So let's take it down to the daily time frame where we can actually see some action. And the daily does resemble a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Normally when you see a fifth wave that is this long, normally that means that you're actually going to make a wave 6 and potentially a wave 7. But I still think that this possibly could be a very likely area of resistance. If it does go down, if it does break structure, that's probably going to prove that this whole section of uptrend right here is over. But as of right now, the trend is definitely up on the daily, weekly, and monthly, and we should still primarily be looking for longs on shorter time frames. Heading down to the 4 hour time frame, I'm actually a long on the S&P 500 since a few hours ago. And to me, it looks like it looks like a wave 4 type price action. Like I said, it's really actually a wave 6, but it's definitely acting like a wave 4 in an early wave trend. Kind of looks like either a regular flat or a WXY because it made 1, 2, 3 waves down, it made 1, 2, 3 waves up, and then it looks like 1, 2, 3 waves down. Kind of looks like a WXY, and it went up and it made an equal high, and it basically made an equal low with a nice impulsive move up. So I do think that the most likely thing is going to happen is that this is going to probably go up and make a triple top, which I think is basically going to be like a wave 5, even though it's actually technically a wave 7. Then if it goes down, then if it breaks structure, that's pretty much going to prove to me that we're in a bigger move to the downside on the daily time frame. But for now, definitely still looking for longs on shorter time frames. Going down to the 1 hour time frame, we definitely have a pretty significant area of resistance to get through right here. Price is having a little bit of a hard time getting through there. And for whatever reason, if it does start to turn back down, then perhaps it is going to keep on going down. I've been long on this since this morning, someplace down here, so it's definitely a very, very profitable trade. I'm expecting that it's going to go up and make a wave 5, potentially all the way back up to these higher Fibonacci extension levels like this, which is technically actually a wave 7 like I was talking about on the weekly, the 4 hour and the daily time frame. So as long as it continues to make higher highs, higher lows, I would definitely be looking for longs at the end of pullbacks. I think it's likely to go back up to this higher area right here before we see a significant turn to the downside. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel, which is linked over here in the corner. And don't forget to check out my website if you'd like to get access to my swing trade setups and my daily live Zoom meetings. As always, thank you and happy trading.